What is going on, you guys? It is a beautiful Monday morning, and I actually have about 18 things being shipped out today that I sold on eBay and other online selling platforms over the weekend. And in these 18 things going out today, we've sold a good amount of golf clubs. In fact, enough golf clubs have sold now to put us past the break-even point in the huge golf club haul that I bought a couple weeks ago, and we are now into the profits. So today, I'll give you guys a breakdown on that, show you what I've sold and what I have left so far. But for right now, let's go ahead and get to work. First item going out today is this nice, clean, tailor-made hat that I showed you guys a couple videos ago. My friend Drew picked on me for buying this because it was so dirty and he didn't think it was going to be worth my time. It took me like 5 minutes to clean and it looks, perfect. It came out so freaking clean using that OxyClean stuff. Got it listed last week and it sold for full asking price, 15 bucks plus shipping. Look at there. Look at there, Drew. Read it and weep. Next item is a pair of Adidas men's trail running shoes. These are in good condition, but they are missing the insoles. They don't have any insoles at all, but other than that, great condition. I took some outdoor photos of these last week and they sold for $27 plus shipping. I think I got these at Goodwill for $6.50, so making a good amount of profit on these. These outdoor photos that I've been doing lately with pretty much all my products except my golf clubs, I'm just really liking it. There's just something about the aesthetic of like a good outdoor photo with like a blurry background and like a wooden, I'm using like this wooden outdoor table from IKEA that we got a couple years ago. And I just really, really like it. I mean, I'll put a picture of these shoes on the screen big here, like the full resolution. But I like it. It sets me apart. I know eBay and Google and all those people want the white backgrounds, but I've used a wooden background for the last year and I've probably made $80,000 in sales of items on eBay without a white background. So you can make sales without a white background, and I just really like the way these pictures are turning out lately. This next item sold to a viewer named Mary from Middletown, Virginia, and I believe it is this shirt right here in this bag. It's a Pebble and Stone women's top, sold for $12. Free shipping, I think. I think it was free shipping. Again, I don't really sell clothes. This thing has been listed for probably over a year, and Mary was just watching it, and I sent out an offer. I think it was originally listed for $21 free shipping. Sent out an offer of 12 bucks just to get some of these older clothing items moved out, and she accepted, sent me a nice message saying it was a really fair price, and she's been watching the channel for a while and learning a lot. So Mary, thank you so much for your support, and thank you for watching the channel. I definitely appreciate that, and I hope you enjoy the shirt. Next item going out is another pair of shoes. This is a pair of men's Chippewa boots, Chippewa CHIPPEWA. These are really short, like Chelsea style ankle boots, and Chippewa boots I think are originally supposed to be used for like lineman boots, like the guys that work on the power lines. I think a lot of those use Chippewa boots, but I'm not 100% sure. I've sold a pair before, but they were just the taller kind, and I remember that a keyword that was recommended I use on those was lineman boots. So these definitely wouldn't give you enough protection to use as a lineman, but I got these at Salvation Army for $9.99, and I'm not gonna not buy them. There's a little bit of wear on the bottoms, but overall good condition and good size. I think these are like a men's size 10D, and they sold for 40 bucks plus shipping. Again, with those outdoor photos, I just really love the aesthetic on those. Next item going out is a golf club Ping Rapture Hybrid. This is a probably one of the better hybrids I have. Ping Rapture is a great brand to be on the lookout for, and Rapture is a great model of Ping to be on the lookout for. This is a 23 degree like 4-iron hybrid, graphite shaft, good grip, and this sold for 50 bucks plus shipping. Next item is in the W file over here, and it is one of my last 2 remaining master locks. I picked up 8 or 10 of these at Dream Deals, one of the Amazon overstock stores in my area, on Fill a Bag Day a couple months ago. So I paid, I don't know, probably like a nickel a piece for these. And that's kind of what you get on Fill a Bag Day. It's a lot of items, a lot of small items, but a lot of them aren't really worth listing. These sell for $7.99 free shipping. So after eBay fees and shipping, I'm really not, what am I making, like $2 or so? Granted, I did get 10 and I've sold 9 so far, so I've made approximately $18 back on the $20 that I paid to fill the whole bag. So you get a lot of stuff, but it's just a lot of it isn't worth listing. So these were one of the few items that I actually decided to list and sell, and they've actually sold pretty well. So I don't know. I just don't really like Fill a Bag Day. It's just not really worth my time usually. Next item going out is a golf club, and it is this Ping 3 wood down here. This TISI, I don't know. It's an older model, but these are actually pretty valuable. I'm glad I actually looked it up. Generally, I have a pretty good working knowledge of golf clubs, so when I'm listing them, I don't really look up sold comps on a lot of them because you can kind of guess what they're worth with a basic amount of experience. But on this one, for some reason, I just looked it up. I was going to list it for like 30 bucks, but I found that this exact club had a one sold comp of like $85, which is crazy because this club is probably 25 to 30 years old, I would imagine. And usually golf clubs, there's just new technology coming out constantly. So clubs tend to go down in value pretty quickly. But this club, even being as old as it is, sold for full asking price of $60 plus shipping. Again, I was going to list it for like 30, 35 bucks plus shipping, but when I saw that it had that one sold comp for like 80 and then a couple others listed for 50 to 70 or so, I just found a good middle ground, 60 bucks plus shipping, listed it, and it sold in like 2 days, I think. Got another pair of shoes. This is a pair of golf shoes. 'Tis the season, starting to warm up here a little bit. Yesterday it was like 82 degrees here. It's crazy because last week it was like 40. But this is a pair of white and brown leather FootJoy golf shoes. Really good condition. Men's size 9.5, good size. And I think these were listed for $32.99 plus shipping. Somebody sent me an offer of 20. I countered at 30, they countered at 25, and I just went ahead and accepted because there's not really anything incredibly unique about these. 25 bucks plus shipping gives me a good amount of profit. I spent $6.50 on these at Goodwill, and as you can see, I still have a ton of shoes left. I've got a couple pockets here and there, but I also have a lot of shoes over there that aren't listed. So I'm trying to keep these shelves full. Each shelf holds about 50 pairs of shoes depending on the size. So if all the shelves are full, I have a total listed shoe inventory, I guess, of 100 pairs. So I feel like that's manageable for me. So I've been trying to, if I see a good amount of holes, I know I need to go clean and list some shoes. And if I see I have all these shelves filled up and I still have a bunch of shoes unlisted in my death pile, I know that I should probably not buy any more shoes for a while. Next item is another pair of golf shoes. These are a women's pair of Adidas golf shoes. Really good condition, and I actually found these at the Goodwill bins. I'm sure most of you watching know what that is, but if you don't, Goodwill bins is like a Goodwill clearance center where you buy things by the weight. So these shoes were probably like $2.50, maybe $3 or so. So really, really cheap cost of goods here. And these actually sold for $30 free shipping. So these are pretty small. They might fit in a padded flat rate envelope, but they'll probably cost anywhere from $8 to $10 to ship out or so. Got another golf club going out. This is a Ping 9-iron yellow dot. I-15, is that it? I think that's the one. Get off of there. Ping I-15 yellow dot 9-iron steel shaft tip flex. There we go. This one sold for $44.99 plus shipping, and this again was one club out of the. I never counted all of them, but I probably had about 300 total clubs plus some other accessories like balls and gloves and stuff. So I think it's about 340 to 350 total units in this haul that I bought. And so far I think I've sold like 40 units, like 40 individual items from the haul. And like I said earlier in the beginning of the video, we've officially broken even and are into the profit already. And we still have all these clubs here currently listed, available for sale, and all these clubs over here that haven't even been listed yet. So this haul is turning out to be very, very profitable, one club at a time. Got another Got another golf club going out. This is a Ping 5-iron down here, blue dot G10, I think. Yeah, I think this is the one. Just making sure I didn't have two blue dots. Ping G10 blue dot 5-iron. And it sold for 30 bucks plus shipping. And the last eBay sale of the day is another golf club, and it just so happens to be I think the most expensive golf club that I've sold so far. It's going to be this one right here in the head cover. This is, let me take it off so you can see what it looks like. This is a Ping Crazy putter. It's a weighted mallet putter. Looks like that, part of the golf club haul again. And actually comes with this weight set down here at the bottom. Funny story, I listed it together because, it makes sense to sell the golf club and the weight set together. And last night I had a guy message me on eBay and asked me if I would sell just the weight set. And I was like, I guess I would. I really don't want to. And I just kind of left it at that. And he messaged me sometime in the night, like while I was sleeping, and offered me 35 bucks plus shipping just for the weight set. And I had the putter listed for like 125 free or 125 plus shipping. And I was like, man, that's a pretty good deal. But then before I could respond to that, it actually sold last night. I'd sent out some offers last night, and it sold to somebody else for full offer price, I think it was $100 plus shipping. Let me make sure I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, sold for $100 plus shipping for the club and the weight set and the head cover. So hindsight, I guess I could have separated the weights and the putter and probably got $100 for the putter without the weight set. But again, I've got a lot of golf clubs, so I'm happy to be moving out, 2 units into it with one transaction. My next item going out is actually a Mercari sale. I experimented last week with taking a few pairs of my shoes that have been listed on eBay for an extended period of time without any interest, and I cross-posted them. I took new pictures and cross-posted them to Poshmark, Mercari, and Facebook Marketplace, and I've actually had 2 pairs of shoes that have sold on Mercari in the last week that was part of that experiment. So this pair is this pair of men's Cole Haan loafers. Cole Haan, I don't know, they're a good brand, they're a good shoe. They're just like, I think it's becoming the new like Kenneth Cole or something, like high retail, but resale is pretty low. Because retail in these Cole Haan shoes are like $100, but just resale, even though they're a good quality shoe, maybe it's too much inventory in the market. I don't know, but I had these listed on eBay for over a year for like $35 plus shipping, and I sent out offers as low as like 20 plus shipping, and it just couldn't sell them. So again, I retook pictures and listed them on Poshmark, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, and relisted on eBay, and they sold on Mercari for $23 plus shipping. I think I got these at Salvation Army for like $5.99. So still making money, but I don't know. I don't really pick up, honestly, any men's dress shoes anymore, because I sold one pair of like Allen Edmonds before for like $140, and that was awesome. But other than that, I haven't had any luck selling men's dress shoes, whether they're like leather or, canvas casual or anything like that. I stick with athletic shoes, Jordans and Hokas and stuff like that. And they just sell a lot better for me personally than any type of men's dress shoe. And then finally, I have 3 of my Xbox One controllers from Friday's video going out to viewers today. Shout out to Samantha, Julie, and Evan. All of them emailed me after the video on Friday and wanted to buy a controller, so I definitely appreciate you guys. I got some other emails later on Friday night or Saturday about buying controllers from other people. I just haven't message you guys back yet. I don't work on the weekends, so we're going to get those done today. But I definitely appreciate the huge outpouring of support on that video. It was a bad buy, but it's not the end of the world. I'm still going to make some money, especially with awesome viewers that want to buy Xbox One controllers. So I definitely appreciate you guys. We'll get them shipped out to you. This guy that works with my wife found out that I sell stuff on eBay and use boxes a lot. Yes? What? 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 The door's open. You can go outside. What? You just want attention? You just want to be on the video? Okay, well, here's your 15 minutes of fame. Do whatever you want. He's already had breakfast. The door's open. He can go outside if he wants. Literally, he just wants attention. That's all he wants is attention. I love you, but I'm working. I gotta go film the video. Can you just give me a couple more minutes? Then we'll go for our WALK. Okay? Love you so much. You'll go to the front yard? Come on, let's go to the front yard. Sometimes he likes just laying in the front yard. We have a little lead over here that he just literally sits in the yard and just stares. Just stares at nothing. I think dogs just like, come here. I think dogs just like, oh, your collar's not on. Oh, gosh. Okay, come here, come up here. Come up here. You gotta put your collar on. Okay, we take his collar off at night so he can sleep more comfortably, I guess. This way. Okay, we're good. Let's go to the front yard. He's so excited. Okay, here's your hole. Okay, have at it, Buttercup. Love you so much. As I was saying, this guy that works with my wife found out that I sell stuff on eBay and use a lot of boxes. So he's been giving me his boxes, or giving my wife his boxes, and she's been bringing them home. But she hasn't actually unloaded them in a while. So she unloaded them for like a month's worth of boxes at one time. So now I have all this space in the garage taken up by boxes, which I appreciate people giving me boxes, but it can be kind of overwhelming if you aren't using them as fast as they're coming in. So I think that box will probably be good for the TaylorMade hat we have going out today. And then I think these two, we could probably ship shoes in these two. So we'll knock out 3 of the boxes and try to get the rest of these used at some point in the near future. All right, so here is everything I've got to ship out today. I'm not going to show you guys how I ship everything because that would just take too long, but I will show you how I ship one pair of shoes, one golf club, and the hat. I mean, we got the shirt. The shirt is just going to go in a poly bag. That's super easy. The lock is going to go in a padded envelope. First class, that's super easy. So I think the hat, one golf club, and one pair of shoes. That'll give you a good idea of how to ship a lot of this stuff. The last time I showed you guys how to ship, I didn't show you golf clubs. I've showed golf clubs in the past, but I didn't in the last video, so I'll do that again now. So I just went outside to check on Mose, make sure he was okay, and I looked and he was eating something out of the flower beds. And I'm pretty sure we know what's in flower beds, don't we, Mose? Cat turds. I am at the post office. We're going to drop off the 18 packages or so that we had going out today. And I just want to take this moment to remind you guys that if you're watching this video right now, or if you watched any of my old videos and you've ever enjoyed them or learned anything, to go ahead and press the like button on this video and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm really close to 100,000 subscribers. I'm less than 5,000 away. So if you're watching this video right now and you haven't subscribed, just if you don't mind, help me out and click that subscribe button. Thank you.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Busy today.
Yeah, Monday.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, I'm good with
Appreciate
it.
Just got back home from the post office and I got the notification on my phone that my Amazon order has arrived. Pretty excited about this one. Us. Hey. Oh, good stretch. Good stretch. I missed you so much. Look, that stretch just went on for days, son. Give me some lovin's. Give me some. Oh, there. There it is. There it is. Love you so much. You little cat turd collector. All right, so I'm switching to my other camera, my Canon M50 for this, because this item I just got from Amazon is for this camera. So the mic that I use for this camera up here is a Boya BY-MM1, I think that's what it's called. It's like a $30 microphone. It works fine. The only thing that it doesn't do well is pick up sound in other directions. So it's like a directional microphone, so it's pointed at me right now, so it sounds fine. But if I were to use this camera to, like, I don't know, like pull and pack orders. When I have my GoPro, I'm like, oh, look at that order. Oh, we just got this order. And I'm constantly flipping it back and forth. With this camera, with the current microphone, if you flip it around where the microphone is pointing away from you, it does not sound good at all. Because, I mean, it's a $30 microphone. What can you expect? So, I got the Rode Video Mic Go. Actually, Ben, Ready Set Resell, has this mic, and we looked at it he has this mic and the same camera as me, so we looked at his setup last week when I went to go visit him, and it seems to work really well. So I went ahead and grabbed this. So I'm gonna. This is what the Boya BY-MM1 sounds like right now, and this is what it sounds like when you flip it around. So this is I'm talking at the same volume, talking at the same volume, talking at the same volume. You can probably tell a pretty significant difference when I turn it around. So now I'm going to plug in this bad mamma jamma. We're going to see if it sounds any better. So I just switched out my old Boya microphone with the new Rode Video Mic Go. I feel like it probably sounds slightly better. At least it should sound slightly better than the old microphone. But the real test is going to be if I want to like vlog like I'm doing right now, holding the camera, and then I'm like, hey, let me tell you something here, and then let me show it to you here. Can you still, hear me okay? Probably sounds a little muffled because it is a unidirectional microphone, but hopefully it picks up stuff to where you can at least hear it. Whereas with the Boya, I don't think you could, it sounded like I was in a swimming pool. So hopefully it sounds decent this way, and then hopefully it sounds really good this way. So now I want to take a second to jump into my Google spreadsheet with my golf club haul. I told you guys that we've officially crossed the break-even point and we're into the profit. So let's take a look at what has happened since the last time I showed you this spreadsheet. So starting at the Ping Club here, going down, those are all the clubs that we shipped out today that have sold over the weekend. I sold a Medicus. I don't think I showed you guys that. The club that like breaks in half is a swing trainer. That sold last week for $32.99. I sold a crank driver for $63. I think the 3-club bundle was in the last thing. So everything from the crank driver down is what is sold since the last time I showed you the spreadsheet. And once everything is calculated, we have a total revenue of $1,305.65. Total units sold is 42, and we have a total profit so far of $45.65. So not too bad, only 42 units sold. We still have a ton of clubs and other stuff out there that we could sell to increase our total profit, and I'm really excited to see how much money we can make from this haul going over the next couple months, getting into spring, getting into golf club season. People are getting outdoors. I think everybody's kind of tired of being cramped up, inside, cold weather, winter storms. Once everything clears and the flowers start blooming, I think golf is going to take off this year. I could be wrong, but I think that's what's going to happen, and hopefully all my golf clubs sell. All right, so let's take a quick look at what I still have listed. So we have all these clubs still listed. A bunch of wedges and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and all this stuff. These will eventually sell. With individual irons, you have to wait for somebody that has that exact set of irons that either breaks that club or loses it. So if I have a few complete sets here that I'm listing individually, so if I listed them as a complete set, it would obviously sell a lot faster, but I'm not really in a big hurry to sell these clubs. I want to try to get, as much money back. Oh, this is my eyeball. What is in there? Obviously, I want to make as much money from this golf club haul as possible. I really like listing the clubs. They're easy to ship for me. And with this storage method, they don't really take up a lot of space. So I don't have a problem with holding on to these clubs for a couple more months than I would have to if I sold them in complete sets, if that makes sense. So we have all that stuff that's currently listed, and then we have all these clubs over here that are not listed yet. We've got a couple packs of balls that aren't listed. I've got this whole box of grips up here, some grips there, all these bags. I really want to get rid of some of these bags because they're taking up a lot of space. Couple putters. I mean, we have some putters that aren't listed yet that are, you know, very, very expensive putters. This ping putter is really expensive. I got this Bettinardi putter that I haven't listed yet because I want to get the grips replaced, and then, of course, all these clubs here. So being that we are already through, you know, the break-even point, already have all of our money back, we're profited, what, like 40, 50 bucks or so, whatever I said earlier. Every single club I just showed you is going to be pure profit from here on out. So I am pumped, baby. I want to get this stuff listed. I've got a pretty good system. I've basically been like cleaning 20 clubs one day, and then the next day I'll photograph 20 clubs, and then the next day I will like list 20 clubs. And I say 20, sometimes it's 10, sometimes it's 40. It's just whatever I feel like doing. But in that order, I'll clean them, then photograph all of them, and then list all of them. And that's worked so far. I sold, what, 40 something? Listed a lot. I probably listed 80 to 90 total and sold 40. Something like that. So the system so far is working out really well. But anyway, that is enough rambling from me today. I feel like this is a very long vlog, but hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, be sure to take a couple seconds and hit that like button down below. I'd totally appreciate it. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and click the subscribe button down below as well. Again, I'm less than 5,000 subscribers away from 100,000, and I know it's just like an arbitrary number and it doesn't really mean anything. It doesn't come with any extra money or anything like that, but I think it's a pretty cool accomplishment. So if you guys want to be a part of helping me hit that number, I'd really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys again for watching. You're the best, and I'll catch you on the next one.